How's it going, guys? Thanks for having me here. Give my thoughts and opinions for Bleach, chapter 537. Eating a popsicle right now, whatever. Also, once again, to fucking YouTube, giving me 2 strikes. Like, this video, not copyrights, has nothing in it, so fuck you. Once again, I'm gonna keep saying that in every video, because I don't deserve them 2 fucking strikes, so fuck you, YouTube. But, on with the top now. Pretty much now, as revelation, we find out the truth of what happened to Masaki. Pretty much starts out pretty much saying, Ishin said pretty much that Masaki wasn't supposed to die that day. Like pretty much, like her and the other Quincy's, they had the blue vein in them. And pretty much, if some Quincy's didn't have blue vein, they could pretty much train, they can get it. And they pretty much find out what I said in my last chapter, that Uryu is you know, Katagiri is, you know, Uryu, that they're related. So, no bigger than that one. Pretty much afterwards, this tells us pretty much that at the time when Ishin didn't have his powers, and then Masaki Ichigo, you know, walking in the rain, and pretty much Ichigo saw the grand fish and the thing, the little girl thing, hanging from his tentacle. He rushed over to, you know, help her. You know what happens? Masaki got killed, and the truth is that pretty much Juah was behind the whole situation, because Katagiri, Uryu's mother, was a mixed blood Quincy. Pretty much, she was half Quincy and I guess human, like, you know, human. And pretty much Juah made a selection of how he made a selection on the Quincy that pretty much that any mixed breed Quincy's, he would take their powers. As pretty much the folklore of the Quincy's are that pretty much there was a seal king, and pretty much in order for him to get his powers back, he had to I guess this is a complicated chapter. Pretty much he had to get his powers back by killing or weakening mixed breed Quincy's, because they said the folklore of the Quincy king, and pretty much he had to get his powers back over 900 years. That pretty much he had to get his intelligence after 90 years. Then I think regain his power after 9 years. It's pretty much starting to simulate that pretty much 900 years he didn't have powers. Then in order to get his intellect back, he had to wait 90 years. Then after, I guess, Katagiri Masaki died 9 years ago, he's able to get everything back. He was able to get everything back into himself, his powers and everything. Complicated, I know. Still mind-boggling myself. But pretty much, that's how you learn the truth. That pretty much, Katagiri, she died like after 9 years passed. She died 3 months later, and then pretty much she lost consciousness. And pretty much Masaki had died. She died in that fight against the Grand Fisher. So I'm guessing she didn't have her powers at the time, because I guess Juah like made some kind of appearance, or some kind of his power or something flow within him, because pretty much Ishin said that pretty much every Quincy has his blood in him. So pretty much they're all connected to Juah. That's why before Juah left Ichigo, pretty much he said, "We'll meet again and again. Farewell, my son, born in darkness." So pretty much that's why he said son, because pretty much he's connected to every Quincy there is. And then pretty much also he said pretty much that even with her powers, Masaki was very powerful Quincy, having her blue vein and everything. Her defense was very, you know, powerful, and pretty much she could have fucking defeated Grand Fisher, because she could have defeated him easily, because she was a powerful Quincy. She couldn't get no scratch on no one because of her blue vein, but it only affected her because when the hollow bit her, I guess she didn't use the blue vein at the time, or she didn't have it, either one. Then as Ichigo learns that and everything, the truth, he thanks Ishin and everything. See I guess like a smirk or a smile on Ishin's face. Then he runs into his boss Ichigo. She hands him back his badge, and pretty much she says he's going. So I'm guessing he's going back to the Royal Guard to I guess train so he can fix his, you know, broken bunk. I guess I was kind of hoping for he learned some fucking Quincy techniques, but I guess we have to see and wait, see what happens. The end of the chapter, after fucking long chapters ahead, we finally get back to see what the fuck Juah Bach is doing and everything. And pretty much, I guess Hashwall just came back from somewhere, and pretty much Juah Bach asks Hashwall, have you brought this, I think you said test subject or subject, either one. We see this person, then the next panel, we see fucking shocker to see fucking Uryu Ishida. And pretty much Juah Bach says to him, pretty much says, let's join forces or let's fight together, my son. And pretty much that's where the chapter ends for 537. Overall, it was a very complicated chapter. Like, I had to like overread this chapter, the middle part, on exactly what happened to Masaki and everything, and also what happened to Katagiri, that pretty much Juah Bach, in order to regain his powers, he had to make a selection on some certain Quincy's that had mixed blood. So I'm guessing the way he did it, because Katagiri had mixed blood, he was able to get her, and also he's able to get, I'm guessing, Masaki as well, because she was a pureblood Quincy as well, but she also had mixed hollow powers within her as well, so that made her have a mixed breed of each of her inside of her. But also seeing Uryu at the end, shocker to see, like, wondering, like, why is he, like, joining up with Juah Bach exactly? Like, I guess he wants to take revenge against the Quincy's or something. I don't exactly see why. Ain't Juah Bach the one that killed your mother too? What are you, like, what the fuck is you doing, dude? But let me know what you thought of the chapter. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, have a blessed day.